Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Metroid Other RAM. In the last episode, we went from Sector 2 to Sector 1, trying to make our way to the Bioweapon Research Center, and I ended the episode off because I was scared of it getting too long, because this is kind of a lengthy boss fight. So let's do it! Not looking forward to this boss fight, but I said that last episode, so I'll just leave it at that. And if you can tell, you probably noticed this last episode too, if my voice sounds a little off, it's because the weather changed and my sinuses are not having it. Sometimes I lose my voice, sometimes I can't breathe. It just depends on the day. So if I sound kind of awkward or softer, kind of more raspy than usual, that's why. But as much as I'm not looking forward to this, let's go do it. Like I said at the end of the last episode, before you go in this elevator, you make sure you save and you have as much life as you physically can. You are going to need all the HP you can get. Just take my word for it. Now this is probably one of the more difficult boss fights I've actually consistently had a death rate on. Most of these boss fights in this game are not that hard, and I don't have a consistent death rate. If I die on one of them, it's just kind of like a fluke, and like, okay, I messed up majorly there, but that doesn't happen often. This one, I actually have a consistent death rate on, and that should tell you something considering how many times I've played this game. I think the door we want to go through is the one on the bottom there. Is this door locked? Okay, yeah, that gets unlocked later. We have to go through this door. Well, that's not disturbing at all. Bunch of gunk on the floor. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. Considering how much trouble Samus had with him, something that takes him down easily. Oh boy. Yep. He got sucked dry. That should tell you something. Kind of a bad omen if you ask me, but I think everyone can agree on that. Oh, frig, is this that hallway? That's a jerk. There's one jerkish hallway in the Bioweapon Research Center that I hate. Or is it the next hallway? I think it's the next hallway. You activate that, and these things on the wall start shooting projectiles, and you have to get through them without dying. Oh boy, this one's the jerkish one. You have to friggin' shoot a missile while avoiding these things. Hey, can I didn't want to get out of the doorway. No, 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 no! I hate these hallways so much. I hate them so much. So much. They're way more annoying than they have to be. Did I get it? Thank you. Oh gosh, there's another. Why must you make my life difficult, game? I think it's doing it at this point to torture me. Oh, I didn't hit the friggin'... You're gonna make me stand here, aren't you? Ow. Those things hit ridiculously hard, too, which just makes so annoying. Ow! forgot you could shoot him. Can I have some peace for 5 seconds? Thank you. Jeez, I should have done that first. Now that I think about it, I could have frickin' included that in the last episode. I forgot about that annoying hallway part. Okay, we have to save regardless to get this door open. I forgot that they give you those hallways in another save room. Oh boy. My brain's just frazzled around this point of the game because I dislike it that much. I think that's the only plausible explanation. Then again, this is why I make copy files on my save screen, just in case something goes wrong and I have a save before I started the recording. Oh boy. If I remember correctly, you want to go over to, yeah, it's this door. Is there anything in this one? No. Yeah, go over to this door and look in the little window people thing at the lady sitting on the floor. Can I focus on her, please? And thank you.
No.
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 No, you got it wrong.
Stay away. Stay away.
You have to calm down.
This lady basically just screwed us over. I really appreciate that. Oh boy, here we go.
Wait. Metroid eggs. It can't be.
Yep, so this is what we're fighting. The Queen freaking Metroid. Make sure you sense move out of the way of her charge at the beginning there. Okay, since the Metroids are the most difficult part about this, you want to freeze them and then you have to shoot them with a super missile to get rid of them. And that's honestly the most annoying part about this boss fight. Shooting them with a super missile sometimes takes more time than we actually have trying to avoid the Queen Metroid's attacks. Frig, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. Okay. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Please don't attach to my face. I would not like it. If they get a hold of you, the easiest way to get rid of them is go into ball form and drop bombs until they let you go. I didn't get to show it there, but that's how you get rid of them if they attach to you. With that, she'll sprawl out some crystals, and it finally gives us something on her hide to shoot at. Can you hit them with? Yeah, you can. Oh, frig. Yeah, that fire attack took about 2 whole blocks. Jeez. I need to target her. I need to target her so I can get her health bar up. If you can get a target on her crystals, you can blast them with a missile. That's actually the only way you can damage her. She's just gonna breathe fire into the corner there. I'm certainly not complaining. Holy moly, holy hello. Right in my face. Oh! frig? Jeez. Okay, I thought that was gonna hit me for a sec. Oh, there's only one crystal left. I just gotta get a good lock on her. Come on, turn your head. Turn your head. There we go. Let's see if I die in this part. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is the part that makes me anxious. If I die on this part, if I don't die to the Metroids, I usually die to this part.
This facility will intercept Galactic Federation orbit in approximately 30 seconds. This facility will intercept Galactic Federation orbit in approximately 30 seconds.
Okay, as soon as this clip ends, you want to go ham on her stomach. Just shoot her stomach as much as you can and when she gets up, go into the grapple beam and immediately start charging your bombs. Otherwise, can I? Okay, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. You get inside her stomach and you want to blow it up from the inside, and I completely messed up there because I was pressing the wrong freaking button. But yeah, that's the part I usually die at if I don't friggin' die to the Metroids. I need my sensor bar to cooperate with me. Okay, I didn't get as much damage on her that time, but it doesn't really matter regardless. Once it gets fully charged, you'll let off. I was at 11 health. Good grief. I cut it kind of close there. Holy moly. Powerbomb blew herself up. Or, not blew herself up, we blew her up. Lady, where do you think you're going? Just because we beat the monster doesn't mean you can run off. Ah, people sometimes. Alright, so obviously, now that that's taken care of and the Queen Metroid is a bunch of goop on the floor, we're gonna chase after her. At least the game was nice enough to give us 2 health bars back. Because this section isn't exactly the nicest thing either.
Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. Stay away from me.
Easy. I won't come any closer until you say so. My name is Samus. I'm an independent bounty hunter. I know the situation here and I know how you must feel. I'm here to secure your safety. May I come closer? What's your role at this facility?
I'm responsible for all operations. My name is Madeline Bergman.
Wait a minute. I met another woman who called herself Madeline Bergman. What's going on here?
What you met was MB. She's an android. She was created with the intellectual data of Mother Brain and consequently developed Mother Brain's consciousness as well.
What?
The Federation's foolish plan. Mother Brain's rampage. Everything that happened here was just as Madeline, or rather MB, had told me. The person who sabotaged the system to stop MB's rampage and sent out the distress call had to be the person standing before me. It had to be Madeline Bergman.
MB was the artificial intelligence originally developed to regenerate and control Space Pirate Special Forces. Because we wanted it to control these special forces through telepathy, we were forced to model its infrastructure after Mother Brain. At that time, MB didn't have a human form. Before long, we started to see the viability of creating Metroid clones. Once we did, MB started to take on her current shape.
But why?
Because we needed the first Metroid hatchling to recognize MB as its mother, she had to take on the form of a living thing. With that as our theoretical basis, we were able to create the ideal relationship with the Metroid. One that wasn't based on dominance or control.
I remember the baby hatching before my eyes. When it attacked Mother Brain in order to save me, that was the result of the kind of ideal relationship they were trying to develop with MB. They found the perfect means of control and started propagating Metroids in Sector 0. At the same time, they were conducting genetic manipulation experiments to create unfreezable Metroids. Apparently, the Queen I met earlier was the first of these propagated Metroids to mature. They wanted to preserve her as a control specimen, so they had left her genes unaltered. The fact that she'd grow into a queen was something not even Madeline and her team could have predicted. Only special infants had the genetic coding to become queens.
Once our MB was in a human form, she excelled. As an interface between us and them, her skills with personal interaction humanized her to a great extent.
If my theory is correct, this is going to be a groundbreaking multi-system for artificial intelligence.
Her confidence was unwavering, and her ability to learn was greater than we'd expected, but then she developed emotions, then a nascent sense of herself. She began asserting her own thoughts, and her opinions began to contradict ours. It's quite typical for artificial intelligence to evolve as a result of self-analysis. However, there's no precedent for an AI like MB developing emotions. It's possible that her interactions with the Metroids brought it about, but we don't know for sure.
The newly hatched infant took to her like his mother. And perhaps at that moment, MB began to develop a soul. It was all conjecture, but the idea wouldn't leave my mind.
And that was when we decided to alter her AI program.
A human-like existence, but one without feelings. To make MB less than human, the researchers had to deny her that consciousness. I knew this, but in my heart, I felt sympathy for MB.
On the day we were going to alter MB's program, right before my eyes, I watched her being restrained. Stop! What are She reached out to me and asked me for help, but there was nothing I could do.
What's happening?
My presence that day caused a disturbing reaction in her. She was fixated on me.
Madeline had taken to calling MB Melissa. She took the initials MB and told the AI they stood for Melissa Bergman.
It looks great on you.
MB liked that name. It made it sound like Madeline was calling her her daughter. Once she felt abandoned and hunted by that same Madeline, MB telepathically commanded the Special Forces to revolt. The facility fell into complete chaos and suffered widespread damage.
MB was trying to get revenge on the Federation army. And on us. It's possible all humans have become the target of her hatred.
With the space pirates under her control, she was able to propagate the Metroids in Sector 0, even creating a Queen Metroid. She was well armed and planning her attack on the Galactic Federation. But Adam and I crushed her plan completely. And now, who could guess where she was and what she planned next?
She's backed into a corner. And her hatred is entirely focused on you and me right now. MB! Wait, MB, calm down. Please listen.
Madeline, step back!
I mean, we were wrong. It's all over.
Madeline!
I was not wrong. The humans were foolish, and I was forced to bring judgment on them. And yet, because of you, I failed. You must understand the weight of your crime. You must pay the price for what you've done.
Please, MB. We have to get past this.
No. You will all be judged.
It's okay now. I won't ever fail you again. I promise. I'm so sorry. Melissa. Oh, Melissa, it looks great on you. That's your name.
Let's go! Move! Don't move!
close to me!
Alright, with that lengthy cutscene out of the way, I need to be able to... My sensor bar to cooperate with me, which it does not. Get out of my face. Try not to prolong this. All you need to do in that is get your sensor on Madeline, and it'll end. Not Madeline, Melissa.
Stop! Don't move!
Melissa!
Hey, are you okay? Hey, hang down over there, too! I'm getting you out of here.
Samus Aran, I heard what happened. You performed admirably. You can leave the rest to us.
Madeline!
Wait, Aran. Unfortunate what happened to Commander Malkovich. And to think that his entire unit was annihilated. Truly a tragic day. Would you agree, Aran? Sadly, with them gone, you're just an outsider. And given your unofficial status, I cannot allow you contact with the witness. With your predilection for transporting illegal cargo like infant Metroids, I must ask that you restrict your... Time for the lady to go home. Someone escort her.
Yes, sir. Time for us to go. Come on, princess.
What? Stop right there. Who are you?
Anthony Hicks, sir. Galactic Federation Platoon 7. I need to secure the safety of any survivors, Commander Malkovich's orders, and the purpose of this mission.
What?
Authorized by the chairman of the Galactic Federation. Of course.
What do you mean, the chairman?
But man, you guys made it here quick. I mean, if I hadn't stopped the engines, we might have missed each other.
Anthony, you're such an angel. I love you so much.
Crazy. Crazy how something good can come out of something bad. Whoa, didn't mean to wake her. Guess I ought to be quiet.
Anthony was trying to be courteous to Madeline. She was exhausted and had only just fallen asleep. She needed the rest. She had a lot of explaining to do once she got to Galactic Federation headquarters. For herself and for Melissa.
Still can't get my head around it. What a crazy mission.
Anthony sighed as he muttered to himself. What would have happened if we hadn't been called there? Might the furious MB have attacked the Galactic Federation and brought about its utter destruction? Melissa wasn't insane, no. One day, a consciousness simply bloomed within her. And those that caused it to bloom, the humans, called it insanity. I was the insane one. That was what Madeline muttered softly as she sank into sleep. The selfish conceits of humans drove MB to violence. It was their distorted perceptions and greed that awoke such fury in the fledgling girl's heart. Her thought was to punish the foolish and conceited. But MB could not complete her mission. As Melissa, she was defeated. With their one vulnerability overcome, the Metroids were indestructible. If some fool just following orders had taken the savage creatures to those who sought them. I can't imagine what would have happened if Adam hadn't recognized the looming danger. But the cost was far too great. Why did Adam have to pay with his life? For me, I couldn't believe he was dead. For the first time, I questioned his choice.
No objections, right, lady?
I heard Adam's voice in my head. And I knew in my heart that he had made the right decision. Just as he had so many years ago. In that moment, I swore not to grieve his death. And for the first time, I gave him a thumbs up. Just in case he was watching over me. His amused expression looked as though he wanted to say something. His face and Adam's swirled together. That last smile as Adam drifted away.
She's so small without her suit. Oh my gosh. I can't say I don't understand. I'm a shorty too. Or maybe it's just Anthony's huge. I don't know.
Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the bottle ship. A mission that will most likely be carried out in the next day or two. I'm heading toward the bottle ship now. I'm going to rescue something that was left there. Something that can't be replaced.
Alright guys, that is where we're going to end this episode off. It ended up being longer than I thought it would, but I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, now that we have power bombs, the last things we need to do aboard the bottle ship are grab all the items and grab this mysterious something Samus wants to grab. But we'll be doing that next time. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. See you guys then.